have it at home. I should have brought it if you told me so I can show it to the camera and people can see.
Yeah.
The story of the back is just simple. So around those times, I started carrying my bag. I think in 97. That's when I started carrying the bag.
Yep.
97, 98. And how it came about was, at the time I used to see, goalkeepers in England carrying a bag, carrying a towel, and at that time, just after starting playing, being part of the senior national team, and my agent was Glenn Pinkin, who was agent for some of the big players, Lucas Radebe, Mark Fish, Andrea Renze, Sean Bartlett, Eric Tinkler, all these big players, and they were playing in Europe, in England. And I said, hey, I want that back. I said, no, when I go visit Lucas or Andre, I'll buy the bag for you and I'll bring you, nice gloves. And so he bought me the bag, and I looked as though it was just a glove bag. But I remember first time when I started carrying it, then people started wanting to know what's in the bag. And I used to just have a spare pair of gloves in there and a bottle of water and a small towel. But then I started getting opposition always, but that's what then made me persistent and want to carry the bag.
Yeah.
And obviously it's because of almost every club in the PSL back then, even vets, were using African magic.
Yeah.
So so people were so opposition was always concerned. Now what is in the bag? So they thought there is something. To a point, some of them would tell me, no. They told us there's a Nisandra Phefeni. There's a snake. There's what. To a point where some of the opposition would send someone to take the bag away.
But did it affect you, Brian? Did it get to you that people are now starting to think there's stuff not related to football?
No, I learned very quickly as a professional and that football is mental. And that football, for me, I knew that to get an upper hand on opposition, and that's what it has to do with penalties, was I need to get into your head. So when I saw that people are concerned about this, I know that this is something they want to get into the game.
Yep.
They don't even think about, they're thinking about the bag now.
Yeah.
So, his mind is off the game. And that's why even with penalties, I would always carry it, and some players believe that, say, no, they told us, when you're shooting penalties, with the side that you put the bag, we must not kick there.
Yeah.
Because even if we kick it there, even if we dive the other way, the ball is going to go out. All of these things. But it was fun. It was good fun.
Yeah. Your hairstyles, very, very colorful hairstyles. Mind your social market piece. Why did you do those colorful hairstyles that you made?
I started it as I remember, I started when I was doing my dreads and stuff, and in camp with the national team. When in camp, they always give us day off. You can go do your hair, and went to the guy that does my hair. I went with Thabo Moki, and he was dyeing his hair blonde. I said, no, the guy said, I can do your dreads like that. I said, no, dreads, blonde.
Yeah.
Said, no. And at that time, we were preparing for the Nations Cup. And I remember I said, nah, I don't think so. And went away, we were in camp. But a week before we were going to go to Burkina Faso, I decided, why not? So I did it. But again, for me, it was something that I did just to prove to myself that I'm not shy, that I can, be out there. And even my fashion sense back then, I used to just very colorful.
Yeah.
But with the hairstyles as well, it started just as something, just playing around. But then it became something else. It was my trademark. And in some sort of way, I always wanted to be